Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today I'm going to be talking about Team Spoiler. And so what I'm talking about is I want to encourage reviewers of books and movies and television to join me and others on Team Spoilers, right? So I really enjoy the internet. I love YouTube. I love lots of blogs, tabletop role-playing game blogs that do reviews on tabletop role-playing games. I read reviews and I create reviews, and even more than I create reviews, I consume more reviews than I create. And I'm running into an issue on the internet, and so I kind of wanted to try it in a winsome way to bring people over to my side, Team Spoilers. So when you make a review for a book or a show or a movie or a game, you are going to choose whether you're going to be on Team Spoilers or Team No Spoilers. So what I have found when I watch people who do reviews on Team Spoilers is that I come away wondering what they thought, right? That happens all the time. They'll say, "Oh, well, I can't tell you about this thing because it has to do with the very idea of the game or the show or the book or the movie that I just watched. There's this awesome thing that happened, but I don't want to spoil it for you." And so, I get some enjoyment from that review, right? But more and more, I walk away from that review saying, I wonder what that person thought of what happened. I wonder what their full opinion was. I wonder what a full, passioned, all their intellect, all their opinion, all their emotion, what would that review have looked like? And so because I've been seeing that on Team No Spoilers, I've been watching more and more people on Team Spoilers. So a great person on Team Spoilers is Grace Randolph. She is the best movie reviewer in the world, in my opinion. She is extremely good. She does all her stuff on YouTube. Just fantastic. Really, really good reviewer. And so she does a great job of just making sure that you know her full opinion. Now, Grace is a professional, and she does spoilers and no spoiler reviews. And I just watched the spoiler reviews, and because I really like her a lot, I've accidentally 2 or 3 times watched her no spoilers reviews. And her spoiler reviews are longer, better, and I just understand everything that she has to say, right? And so I really want to call all reviewers over to Team Spoilers. And I would like to reduce Team No Spoilers to just the barest amount of players there are, because I really feel like if you're gonna, if you've engaged with a piece of art and you want to talk about it, I want to hear everything you have to say about that piece of art. Additionally, if you join Team Spoilers, there are many, many other great benefits. Here's another great benefit, right? One, if you make a no spoilers review, then somebody will, say, "Oh, that's great. Thanks for making a no spoiler review. I was able to decide whether I wanted to engage with that book, that television show, that movie, that game. And now, and I went out and I got it based on your review, or I avoided it based on your review," right? Your no spoilers review. But then, what was really interesting is after that person has engaged with that piece of art, and they know everything there is to know about that piece of art, they can't experience your opinions and your emotions and your output on that additional content, usually, which is the most important content in the piece of art. So when you're doing a no spoilers review, you're saying, I'm going to take the tamest, least revealing content and talk about that, right? Like, just like I like spicy food. If you're going to, a no spoilers review is a taco with Tabasco sauce. It is the spicy Italian sausage. It is the chorizo sausage. It is the spice. It's all of it, right? So if you like mild, tepid food, then okay, stay on Team No Spoilers and continue to create Team No Spoilers and, you know, content, right? But one of the things is people will often want to watch a review after they've engaged. I do this all the time. I will read, I'll go see a movie, right? If I want to see a movie, right? Grace Randolph, I trust her. She is fantastic. I love her reviews. But if I want to see a movie, I don't watch her review. I don't watch her spoiler review. I don't watch her no spoilers reviews until she is done, right? I'm sorry, until I am done seeing the movie. Then I can go and watch the spoilers review and I get her full opinion and I can understand what she thought about that piece of art. So I really like seeing watching spoiler reviews for content that I've already consumed to see somebody else's opinion or somebody else's experience, somebody else's journey when they experience that book, that game, that movie, that show, right? So that's a great way, that's a great additional benefit of spoilers. Here's another one. Here's a perfect example. There is content I will not consume, period, done. Not going to watch that, not going to play that game, you know, all those kind of things. But a lot of times I'm extremely interested in that content. Perfect example of this is Deadpool. I was really I'm a movie fan, and I'm fascinated by how much money movies make and the business of movies, right? Spoiler reviews were awesome for Deadpool because I got to know about the entire film. I watched more spoiler reviews for Deadpool than if you combine them together, it was longer than the movie Deadpool, right? I watched no less than 10 or 15 reviews, full spoiler reviews on Deadpool to see what people thought about this groundbreaking movie. I have no interest in seeing that movie. It has way too much adult content in it. It actually, and in an area that I feel is still for all ages. I think comics should be for all ages. Not a fan of the Deadpool movie. Absolutely fascinated by the Deadpool movie. The people who made spoiler reviews for Deadpool got my view, got my read, and got my comments and my interaction with them, right? Which I keep, you know, positive. When I'm commenting on the internet, I always try to make it positive, try to put value in it for, you know, whoever I'm commenting on their content. You know, there's just too much negative on the internet, and I try to keep it positive. And although I do understand, sometimes I go negative as well. But my point is, so the other thing is people who say, you know, I've been wanting to read that book for 10 years. I've never read it. I'm giving up. I'm abandoning my attempt to read that book. And I want to know what happened in it. They can watch multiple spoiler reviews and get some semblance of what that piece of art is. So there's so many wonderful aspects on Team Spoiler. It's awesome on Team Spoiler. We have the coolest people. Come join us on Team Spoiler and be on the spicy side of life.